Hi guys, so I'm here to do a review over Monsters at Work episode 5. I'm going to start with the non-spoiler section and get into spoilers, so if you do not want to be spoiled from episode 5 of Monsters at Work, you can watch a part of this video but not the whole thing. So yeah, let's get on to talking about the non-spoiler thoughts over this episode. So I think this episode was super fun. It was really charming and super just really funny. Once again, you can definitely tell this is made for a child audience, but I still think that everyone in the family can find something enjoyable about this show, especially if you enjoyed the first two movies, but it doesn't just solely rely on the first two movies to be good. It still has some heart and it still has really good new characters and all that stuff. But there are some parts that you're like, oh yeah, that happened. So it's a good balance of not just like piggybacking on the last two movies, but also being its own thing and having fun and doing well with these new characters that they're giving us. It was a fun episode. It was funny. I loved the characters. All the characters worked so well together in this episode and in the whole entire show so far too. Although the plot wasn't the strongest, it still was really cool to see all these characters come together and try to fight against what was going on in this episode. It's just, I really enjoy this show. If you've not watched this show, it's on Disney Plus. And I'm gonna get into spoilers now. So if you don't want to be spoiled, I will get into spoilers now. So go watch episode 5 and come back and we can you can compare over our thoughts because I'm betting your thoughts are different than mine. So I'm going to get into spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's get started on this. I personally think this is super fun. I personally love all these characters, and so this plot is Fritz, which is like the manager of Miffed, was going on a vacation, and so Duncan, who is the guy that you're not quite sure what he's up to, but he's still really funny, is the guy who's in charge, and he's not a very good person in charge. All the power goes to his head and they get in wacky shenanigans, and it's not very good. So that's the plot, and it's really fun. It's a cute episode. All the characters and how they interact and do their job and have to adapt to having Duncan as their boss and not Fritz was kind of cool. And there was a power outage, which was, and to see how they had to deal with that, and how the guy, how Tyler just kept digging them in a bigger hole because he kept doing stuff that was even more wrong and even more wrong. And at the end, he actually did a favor for the guy that was coming over to, like, trying to shut down Monstropolis and Monsters Incorporated. So yeah, it was a fun episode. Although the plot wasn't the best, it was still really cute characters, and it was a cute way of doing this. The jokes were really funny, although some of the jokes didn't quite land, many of them did, and I'm just really happy that this show is good, and I think that a person who is the target audience would enjoy this show even more than I am. So, it's just a really fun show. It is just so crazy, and you never know what's gonna happen. Yeah, it's enjoyable. So yeah, I think it's just a really cute show. There's a lot going for this show. I really hope it's a show that many people know about and are enjoying, because I don't feel like many people know about this show, and I would love to get another season because I think seeing what they do with these new characters could be really interesting, and seeing how they could extend the Monsters Inc. universe even without having Mike and Sully there. Having Mike and Sully there is great, but I really don't think if they're going to extend it to even more that they're going to be around all the time. So it would be interesting to see. Hopefully people are watching this show so they can extend a second season and maybe see what these new characters could be, and what they're trying to do with this show. So overall, I would highly recommend this show. It's on Disney Plus, and if you have Disney Plus, watch the first episode. If you don't like it, then never watch it again. But yes, I hope you're having a great day. I love you 3000 and stay safe.